going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 25 Ultimate Team video. We had our very first reveal stream of the year tonight, and EA revealed a bunch of the Season 1 content, some other promos that will be dropping Day 1 in CFB 25. We're going to show you all of the free cards that you can earn starting tomorrow as well. Now, before we go over everything, there were a lot of cards revealed. I do want to make sure you guys are aware of CFB.fan. This is from the creators of MUT.gg, so if you use that website a lot to look up information regarding MUT, for cut here, you got CFB.fan. There were a bunch of cards that were like 80, 81, 82 overalls revealed, a bunch of core elites at 85. The stream was moving really fast, so there were some screenshots that I just simply did not get. So to see an exact full list of all of the reveals that took place tonight, you can definitely go check out this website as well. But I think I got all of the important cards, the cards that we really need to go over, and we're going to start with the Season 1 rewards. We're going to start with a few 84 overall cards, and you'll actually be able to earn all 4 of these for free in the Season 1 Field Pass. If you're familiar with MUT and how the Field Pass worked over there, it's going to be pretty similar. We'll show you all of the Field Pass rewards towards the end here as well. And I'm not going to break down any of these cards. It's kind of weird going from these super overpowered 9 discounted ability bucket 99 overall cards in MUT to like 84, 85, and 86 overall cards. And as far as abilities go, like we just simply don't know what the good abilities are going to be in cut. There's not any X factors out there. So I'm really using this video just simply to show you the cards and the names so you guys can get an idea of what to expect to what's going to be available on Day 1. But all 4 of those 84 overall cards will be free eventually throughout this Field Pass. Now, EA is taking a page out of Diamond Dynasty's book, and I don't think I'm a fan of this one. There are special Season 1 cards, with the exception of this one. This is going to be the level 50 reward. So this 87 overall Harold Perkins Jr. is a 100% free card that you can earn from the Season 1 Field Pass. Now, they have a bunch of special Season 1 cards. We'll start with this Abdul Carter card, an 88 overall outside linebacker. These cards are going to be in packs only. You can buy them off the auction house as well if you get lucky enough to pull one out of a pack. But basically, they're going to be in packs during Season 1. So you can think of them as like limiteds, but not the 48-hour type of limited. It's limited as far as from Season 1 from the beginning until the end, and I don't know exactly how long that Season 1 will be going for. You have to think probably 30 to 60 days, somewhere around there. So again, these cards super high in overall. I'm actually really surprised that Day 1 we're seeing cards that are 88, 89, and even 90 overall. Depending on how rare or how often they fly out of packs, they could end up being really expensive. I know Will Johnson is a really big name, the best cornerback in college football in many eyes. You know, this is going to end up being a very expensive card at a prime position. And then we have a Luther Burden III, a 90 overall wide receiver. Kind of crazy. And again, this won't be an incredibly rare card, at least that's my assumption, because it's only going to be in packs. But it's kind of crazy that Day 1 we're seeing a 90 overall card. My thinking, honestly, is that they might not be going really slow with the overalls in this game because they know Madden's around the corner, and believe what you want or think what you want, people are still going to buy and play Madden. It's still going to outsell this game. As much hype as this game has, and yes, Dynasty mode is probably the better game mode in a lot of people's eyes. I don't think they go at a super slow pace on the Ultimate Team content because they know they got about a month until Madden comes out. Not to say people are going to stop playing this game when Madden comes out. I'm going to do my best to balance both, but it kind of feels like the pacing is going fast already with Day 1 90 overall cards. We got champs and we got the gauntlet, and this is probably one of my favorite things, and I'll have tons of videos once the game goes live tomorrow. I think it's supposed to go live at about 4 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have tons of video covering things like this in more detail, but champs is basically what we saw in MUT Champs, but with a big twist to it. So it's going to refresh every Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which makes me think that we are still going to have content dropping during the weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So you basically got a week to play, but it's not 25 games anymore, and there's no competitive pass in college football Ultimate Team. Basically, you're playing to win games, and the number of wins that you get is going to dictate your rewards, and here they are. So you got 20 games to play in a 1-week span, and for example, if you're able to win 13 of those 20 games, you're going to get a field goal pack, a victory formation pack, and 70,000 coins. And some of these rewards are pretty repetitive, like wins 13, 14, and 15, the same exact reward. So if you get to 13 and you can't get to 16, there's really no point of playing the next two games, which I'm not a fan of that from an availability standpoint. Like if you didn't have time to get a certain number of games done and you want to shoot for a certain number of wins, it's definitely a W. But I want you to also pay attention to wins 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They're going to give you a gauntlet entry token, which is a new game mode that's going to be the most sweaty game mode in college football Ultimate Team. So you can see if you're able to go 20-0 or even 19-1, you're getting 3 victory formation packs. And I know my face cam might be in the way a little bit. 125,000 coins and a gauntlet entry token. You actually get that same reward at either 18, 19, or 20 wins. So yeah, some people are going to want the pride of going 20-0, but if you get to 18 wins, it's the same exact reward as 20 wins, which I'm not a huge fan of. The gauntlet entry token, which you're going to get at either 16, 17, 18, 19, or 20 wins, is going to allow you to enter the gauntlet game mode, which is only going to be available from Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time to Monday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You're going to be able to play up to 12 games. We'll put an asterisk next to that, because the idea here is that you want to win 10 games before you lose 2 games. So hypothetically, if you win your first 3 games and then you lose a game, you're now 3-1. Say you win your next 2 games, so now you're 5-1, and you lose the game after that. You now have 2 losses. You're eliminated from the gauntlet, and you're at 5 wins. Here are all of the rewards. So I really like this. And again, this is going to be really, really sweaty. They may change the rewards up, or probably will, because it says Season 1. But if you're able to go a perfect 10-0, you get 3 national championship packs, 300,000 coins, and an 87 overall gauntlet champion, Aiden White. We're going to show you that card in a moment. And again, in that example that I just used, say you got to 5 wins and then you lost your second game after your 5th win, you would get 2 victory formation packs and 150K. The rewards in this game mode are really good, but it's going to be the most competitive, the most sweaty, the best of the best players will be in here. And we still don't know at this very moment what the cost will be to get into the gauntlet if you're not able to earn one of those tokens by getting 16 wins and champs. I think there's going to be a buy-in amount, a coin amount that you can pay to enter it, and with the rewards being so good, there is a good chance that you can probably make a lot of those coins back if you buy into it. But obviously, if you can get into this for free by winning 16 through 20 wins in the champs mode, that's going to be better. No idea if they'll put those entry tokens and other things like solo challenges or other promos. Hopefully they do, because that would be nice for everybody to get in. I don't think this mode is going to be for the casual player, and that's okay, because if you were unaware, I've played College Football 25 Ultimate Team. I got a few early access or early capture videos coming tomorrow at about 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. There's a game mode out there for everybody, especially offline players. So if you feel left out on this, you don't need this to compete for the Season 1 Field Pass at all. There is a lot of coin rewards in here, but there are offline options that you can go out and grind. They're going to be a lot less competitive. They won't be as rewarding as this. Something this competitive needs to be this rewarding. Something that's far less competitive should not be this rewarding. And I think there's a pretty good balance of the rewards in the game. Here is the 87 overall Aiden White. So again, you can earn this card for free if you win either 9 or 10 games within the gauntlet before you lose 2 games. Let me hide my face cam for this one, because here is the entire list of the Season 1 Field Pass rewards. So everything that you see here, you can earn for free. That includes those 84 overall Season 1 cards that we talked about. You can see at the bottom right, the 87 overall Harold Perkins Jr., a B&D card there, and a Season 1 token at the very end. I would have to imagine that that token is going to play some part in either a bigger reward or something that gives you a jump start when the Season 2 Field Pass goes live. But there are all of the rewards. The coin amounts are really, really low. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that, if they're shooting for cards to be cheaper in price when they're on the auction house, or if they're just being really, really stingy to start out the year. I mentioned checking out cfb.fan for all of the reveals that took place tonight, and there were a ton of 80 and 81 and 82 overall cards that I'm just not going to show in this stream, but we had to take a minute to take a look at Syracuse legend Kyle McCord, who's going to get an In Case You Missed It card at an 80 overall. So this is a promo that will be running throughout the year, and it's supposed to basically like relive big moments that happen in college football. Love the card art art with like the TV built into it in the gray-black color scheme looks really good. Not really a fan of the in-game art for the players. So like these are screenshots essentially of the players in-game, but put on cards. I don't know if there's some type of rights that's going on where they maybe can't put the actual pictures of these guys on the cards due to either legal reasons or NIL reasons. I simply don't know. So that's the one knock I have, but you know, card art at the end of the day is a very small thing to me. I know some people like really get upset about things like this, but here are a bunch of the lower overall in case you missed it cards. Here's a set on how to get those 83 overalls. We jump up to 85s. These are going to feature players, some of them that you know that are in the NFL right now. So we got a Jason Morrow card. We got Timmy Jernigan, and that's Eagles legend Timmy Jernigan. Should have gave him his proper introduction there. Next one up is going to be Todd Gurley. Really cool to see this card in the game. And then the final one, actually, there's one more. We got Brandon Sheriff here, big right guard, 85 overall. And there's a Joey Bosa, which they teased last night on Twitter when they brought up that they would be doing this reveal stream. So a bunch of 85 overall cards. Here's the set and how you're going to get them. 483 overall in case you missed it players. For 185 overall, you don't get back anything as B&D. Didn't really expect that since they moved away from that in MUT last year. We are going to have house rules, and from the deep dive on Ultimate Team that came out earlier in the week, I should say last week at this point, they basically said house rules will be going all the time throughout the year. So there is a college overtime that's active. No mention of the rewards within that, but there is a touchdown tango that's going to be available day one as well. You can see all the rules towards the bottom of the screen. Here are all of the rewards that you're going to get, and at level 13, which I'm assuming this is going to go by wins, and if it's at level 13 and it's a free 87 overall card, you're probably going to have to win a lot of games. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 100 games for the win, but at level 13, and you can see all of the other rewards there, you're going to get an 87 overall Corey Thomas. And again, my apologies, I know my face cam is blocking it, but here is that Corey Thomas. So this is another card, another 87 overall that you can earn for 100% free. We finish with Stories of the Week cards. There were some 80s and 81s and 82s along with that. We got a bunch of 83 overalls. These are supposed to feature different conferences throughout the year. I think one place that Ultimate Team, College Ultimate Team might be missing is like the big names. The average player, and even myself, because I don't watch a ton of college football outside of the really big games and of course Syracuse games, is the name recognition on some of these cards. Like I saw it in the stream, the Twitch stream, a lot of people like, we have no idea who these players are. And I'm actually okay with that because, you know, we also get tired in Madden Ultimate Team of the same people getting the same cards over and over. So it is good to see some new names. At the end of the day, all it really matters is if they have good attributes. And at this point, it's hard to judge any attributes on the cards because they're all really lower overall and we don't have anything to compare them to. So here are some of the 85 overalls from the Stories of the Week promo that will be available, I believe, on day one. We got a Jonathan Jefferson, which is a right end at 85 overall. Cameron Rising, we got a quarterback here with 85 throw power. And for the Story of the Week champion set, you're going to need 4 83 overall Story of the Week players. In return, you're going to get an 85 overall fantasy pack. You get to pick one, and again, these will be coming out throughout the entire year. It almost feels like Team of the Week with this one giving us some cards that were from prior stories or years, and there will be an LTD for this promo in Ollie Gordon II, who is apparently a big Heisman hopeful and a really good player. I'm not familiar with him, but I've heard his name a lot over the last week. Some good news, some bad news, if you know what I mean, and this card doesn't look too bad as an LTD. Very curious to see what type of pack offers we see day one and also how much this will cost. So that's it. That's everything that they revealed on stream. There's a ton of core elites. They went over like the top 3 85 overalls or top 3 overall cards at certain positions like quarterback, running back, the important ones. Those were the screenshots I missed, so you can check those out on cfb.fan. And again, tomorrow morning, we're going to have some early capture content going live. I got some gameplay with some of the cards that you didn't even get to see today. I don't know when exactly they will be in the game, but if that gets approved, that gameplay should be dropping very soon. And also, I got a video just going over like day one for beginners of Ultimate Team, things you need to look for. even you guys who are Ultimate Team veterans will probably find some good information in that video. So those will be going live before the game launches, and of course, right when the game launches, we'll be dropping content as well. Things you need to do first, cards that you can get for free, the best cards that you can pick for free, how to make coins. Videos will be coming fast and furious. Let me know how you're feeling about all the content was revealed today down below in the comment section. And thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.